Logan.
And I'm Annabelle.
Today is Wednesday, February 7th.
And today we're celebrating National Casserole Day.
Wait, what is a casserole, Annabelle?
But you've never had a casserole?
No, the only casserole I think of is green bean casserole. Green bean casseroles sound awful.
Chill out, it's literally just food.
It's just food?
Yeah.
Could you think of a different definition of a casserole than it's just food?
I don't know what you want me to say, to be honest. But were you even watching the opening?
Yeah, I thought it was one of those after Thanksgiving meals that somehow has more leftovers in it than what you started with.
No. A casserole is everything you would eat for dinner baked into one pan.
Wow, that actually saves on time. And if there's good ingredients in it. Oh my God, that's actually brilliant.
Casseroles are really good.
Oh, I believe it.
Now look who's being funny. Please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here's Ms. Ciabaldi with this week's Wellness Wednesday report.
Good morning, Heart. This is Mrs. Ciabaldi in the Wellness Center. Today I want to talk to you about overthinking. Overthinking happens when our minds get stuck on the same thoughts and they start to loop over and over again. It can make us feel stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed. But the good news is there are ways to stop it dead in its tracks. First off, it's important to recognize when you're overthinking. Pay attention to those times when your mind feels like it's going a mile a minute and you just can't seem to turn it off. Once you notice it happening, take a deep breath and try to bring yourself back to the present moment. You can do this by focusing on your breath, your surroundings, or even doing a quick body scan to relax your muscles. Next, try challenging those negative thoughts. Ask yourself, what are you worrying about, and is it really true, or if it's just your mind playing tricks on you? Often we blow things right out of proportion in our heads, and the reality is much less scary than we really think. Another helpful tip is to distract yourself. Find something that you enjoy doing that can take your mind off your worries and give you a much needed break from the overthinking. And finally, don't be afraid to reach out for support. Talking with someone about your worries, somebody that you trust, can be incredibly helpful. They might offer a fresh perspective or just lend a sympathetic ear, which can really make a difference. And the Wellness Center is always here to help. Be well, Heart, and back to you guys in the studio.
Check out this great Black History Month report.
I have a dream.
Born in 1875 to two former slaves, Carter G. Woodson pioneered African American rights by becoming a successful author, a prominent historian, and establishing Black History Month. In his youth, he worked on his family farm, and in his teenage years, he worked on the coal mines in West Virginia. He was unable to attend school for many years and entered in high school at 20, graduating in 2 years.
After graduating high school, he was a teacher and principal before he earned his bachelor's degree in literature. He worked at a school in the Philippines and traveled through Europe and Asia before returning to earn his master's degree from the University of Chicago and becoming only the second African American to earn a PhD from Harvard. He became a paying member of the American Historical Association. However, they didn't allow him to enter their conventions. He realized that in the white-dominated profession of history, he would need to create a different institution.
In 1950, he founded the Society of the Negro Life in history, where they specialize in studying where he described as the quotes, the neglected aspects of Negro life and history. The next year, in 1960, he created the Journey of the Negro History. Then in 1926, he started the Negro History Weekend, the second weekend February, which later expanded to Black History Month. Carter G. Woodson died at the age of 74 in 1950. of a heart attack, but his legacy lives on every February.
The track and field season is starting soon. Here's Sherilyn with more on the story.
I'm here to interview the new track coach. Have you coached for any other school?
No, I haven't. This is my first year coaching here at Hart.
What made you want to coach at Hart?
I've always wanted to be part of the Hart family, and I had the opportunity this year. Started helping out with cross country, and I was asked to be part of the track team, and it's been great.
What's your favorite part about being a coach?
There's a lot. My favorite part is just working with the students, watching them grow, watching them set goals, and helping them to achieve their goals.
What do you love the most about your sport?
You know, I like that it's a team sport because we need every point possible, but at the same time, you're running these races by yourself, and in our practice, we're constantly pushing each other. What I like about it is that you're constantly being pushed, and if you challenge yourself, you are definitely working towards being just a better athlete.
That was Coach Zamora, and I was Charlene. Back to you guys in the studio.
Show Choir has their pop show coming up soon. Check this out.
Tonight we gon' get it on the floor. Let's get physical,
And now, the news. Boys golf play in the Chica Championship at Chica Golf Course. Tee-off is at 2.
Varsity boys soccer play in the CIF Round 1 playoffs against Charter High School in Rialto at 5 p.m.
Varsity boys basketball play in the CIF Round 1 playoffs against the Golden Hawks at El Dorado at 7 p.m.
The flag football lunch meeting in room T101 has been moved to this Thursday at lunch. Information about parent meetings, fundraising, and summer programs will be discussed.
Hey seniors, if you haven't already started the FAFSA process, listen up. The new 2024 FAFSA has been experiencing some glitches. We are being told by college representatives that students should file their FAFSA as soon as possible to avoid any delays. Get started today at FAFSA.gov.
Clubs.
Domino's Club meets today at lunch in room F33. It's a game that you can actually play. Feel free to stop by.
Mechanics of the Mind will be meeting today at lunch in room F31. Join to learn about disorder psychology. Everyone is welcome. Now it's time for today's
Quote of the day.
Nothing brings people together like good food, by Anonymous.
Well, that's it for our show.
Don't forget that it's National School Counselors Week.
So, if you haven't done so already, please go and thank your counselor for all the hard work they do.
Have a great casserole day
And stay classy, Hart.
Give me that green bean casserole. Give me that green bean casserole. Give me that green bean casserole. There ain't no other food that truly speaks to my soul. So mama, give me some of that.